Alright, what is up everybody? As always, this is Poseidon's Fury, and today we are doing a video replay of Pantheon top game where we are kind of not the main carry of the game. We learn we're here to learn and show everybody things, and in this game we're kind of showing you um, a very important tool, and that's how to win without having to be the carry. Now, you aren't always going to win lane, you're not always going to smash everything. If that was great, then we'd all have a 100% win rate, right? So this video is more to show you what exactly you can do to win without having to be the main carry. And actually, let's put it on us so you can see us. Picked Pantheon. I thought I was going into a Ornn at first. However, that was definitely not the case. They got a first blood really quickly bottom. I think they cheesed, yeah. They did a little bit of tri-bush cheese. But so I went Pantheon into a Mordekaiser, which is not great. I believe Mordekaiser has a 54-55% win rate actually against Pantheon. So as you can see, his whatever the heck that is, that cone just destroys me, and I do 0 damage to him because his shield comes up right before my Q reaches him every time, and his shield blocks for more damage than my Q does. So now I'm trying to think, like, what the heck can I do? What route do I want to do? Normally, what I do if I'm playing into a Mordekaiser, I play like a Teemo top. Your poke is just so great that you can negate his shield, basically. He can't ever get his shield saved up on you. But as you saw there, I saw him use his cone on a minion. He didn't have any abilities up, so I knew his shield was going to be down, actually. So I went for the all-in, well, not an all-in, but a good trade there. Got some chunk of damage, but it's not sticking at all, like you see there. He's just blocking all of it. And so at this point, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I can just try to farm. Bot lane, as I saw, got a really early kill, so my goal this game is just to farm and be a background carry, I guess. To be somebody that's going to be getting CC, ulting in, kiting for our ADC, just trying to set up plays. That was the route that I was going to go this game. Just try to let this Mordekaiser push me in and farm as best as we can. And you see that I do that for a while, but yeah. I have no clue what I've been doing the past several days. That was a flash. I meant to click Ignite and ended up flashing on top of him, canceled an auto attack there. I think I also canceled a Q there with my flash. So I went for an auto attack, canceled the auto attack with a Q, and then I suddenly clicked flash, and this is me like putting my hands in my face in my hands, being like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. But yeah, so we just acted like a monkey there. We've been misplaying a lot of things the past several days, and that's also part of the reason that we're wanting to switch over to this more utility role, I guess. And now I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do and what I buy, and that's why this base is taking so long. I'm just trying to think, like, what the heck am I going to do? But so we're kind of looking into having to play more utility. We've been canceling a lot of auto attacks lately, missing like Darius Qs by 2 pixels, to get away from getting kills. Someone pointed out that we misclicked E or something like that and missed a kill on Malphite the other day. So we're really just doing a lot of small things wrong that we normally don't do. Granted, we took like a couple days off, like 3 or 4 days off, but still shouldn't be affecting us this bad. So we're kind of looking into building more utility and trying to play around it that way. Again, his shield is just so massive. This is why I love Teemo. You just sit back, your poison will destroy his shield, basically. Auto Q auto. And yeah, it works out great. But I believe he started corrupting as well, if I'm not mistaken. No, he started refillable. That's what it was. He started a refillable. Goddamn. I know it's upgrades into Magi's, but I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head. But yeah, so I rotated a little too late on this. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was just wanting to farm as best as I can. See that the Zin's coming in. He flashes for it, so I decided I'd at least stun the Zin so that way he can't do anything. Turn on to the Nico, try to force her off our off our Jax, and that is basically that. Get him out safe at least. Got him 1 or 2 kills. I got 1, he got 1. So it worked out good. I would have rather both of them gone on him because Jax is a late game carry. I'm an early game carry. But I'm not really doing good enough in the early game to really carry myself. So I wouldn't have minded him getting both of them. But when it comes down to being that close, you can't afford to give away kills, you know. It's better to secure the kill and give them an assist than have them either get away or them kill you and have to give them some return gold as well. So that's what we ended up having to do. But like I said, I would have rather gone on him as he's a much stronger late game carry, get him there as fast as we can. There's another decent trade from us. Unfortunately, we don't have any mana, so I think we should be backing soon. Yeah, it's probably me backing right now. And again, we're going to be transitioning into that background carry type thing. I believe we do pick up... Are we rushing Merc Treads? Yes, we rush Merc Treads. They have quite a lot of AP on their team between their top, mid, and support. Ornn does about 50-50, I believe. AP damage, scaling. Nico obviously is going to be building AP, and Mordekaiser AP as well, with quite a few knockups, stuns, slows, stuff like that. So we went, or not knockups, but yeah, stuns, slows, stuff like that. So we're going Merc Treads to counter all of that, plus help us in lane a little bit. I believe we do go second item Yumu's Ghostblade just to help us have some form of strength. We can't go entirely tank, otherwise we are literally just useless. So we want to have a little bit of damage there, but not be too squishy. So I believe we go Yumu's into either like a Black Cleaver or straight into a Dead Man's or something like that. And then possibly a Randuin's. So we see that we do later on get pretty beefy, which isn't naturally my normal build on Pantheon. It's more just like if something like this happens. I knew that we were taking Dragon, saw that Mordekaiser wasn't there. I didn't know where he was. I didn't realize he was at our red. But I knew he wasn't at Dragon, otherwise I would have walked down and ulted there. I'm trying to figure out where exactly he is. I'm walking back here, warding. Clear out this ward, I believe. And here comes a great moment for me, actually. I see the Nico's low in mid lane, so I start charging up my ult. And boom, free kill right there. So that's always good. Literally, as I landed in, I saw, as I was taking off, as you could probably see, from right where the tri-bush is, we were able to actually see the Xin Zhao and Mordekaiser literally right when we ulted in. So it was pretty cool to have that happen where they kind of get screwed and we get to actually do something. Here I just get stupid, basically. You know, I face checked it. I had a feeling they were still there, and it comes back to bite me in the butt. I tried to do a little bit of an return damage, end up having to blow my flash. I went for kind of an all-in, not really all-in, where we were actually just igniting and going on him to try to get him low at least and force him off. What do we buy after we get that kill? We just got a longsword. So yeah, we're still building towards our Yumu's. Here, what might have been better is to actually recall, but we saw this big wave, so we wanted to go after it. I should have autoed that one first, actually, yeah. The reason it would have been better to probably recall first is they will most likely want to dive us here. But Xin ends up going mid. They could have probably dove us there, between Mortal being up, Mord having red, Xin with his knockups and everything like that. They could have potentially gotten away with it since I didn't have flash or ignite up. But, oh well, it's not too bad. We did just get a turret in the bot lane. Our bot lane is destroying at this point in time. So Jhin is 5-2, 1-2 support, you know, not the best but not the worst. 1-1 mid. Xin Zhao did just get a really big shutdown. I don't remember how much gold it was, but it was like 650 or something like that. So quite a lot of gold just goes over to Xin Zhao right there. But yeah, I think we're just going to be doing some... Do we just do farming for a little while? I think we just do a little bit of farming for a little while. Yeah, nothing really happens with us for a while. Oh yeah, I don't remember killing Mord actually. But yeah, so Nico's kind of just farming up. Yeah, she's out farming our mid laner, pushing, backing off, pushing, backing off. Callista is secretly getting strong. Like, I hadn't realized this, but this Callista is just getting so strong. She's not doing very good farming, but she's 4-4. And that's pretty big. Right now, we're looking to push. I don't know who pinged that they said they were coming. So that's a cute little move you can do right there, actually. I don't know if you were paying close attention, but we W'd the minion as the tower was about to come onto us, just to make sure that we didn't get caught there. Bully's about to take a tower shot. I don't know what exactly he was doing. He's kind of does that where he kind of just runs around and does nothing occasionally and makes kind of stupid moves, but it happens. I mean, I do it all the time, so can't really blame him for that. But we backed now. What are we buying? Oh, we went Hex Drinker. Yes, that's what we did. So more MR to help us keep this Mordekaiser from just pushing us in and killing us constantly. Okay, so it's the Jhin that kills him. Yeah, Jhin just did really good kiting there, actually, which is really smart out of him with the Jax to get that kill. But again, the ones that we're afraid of are... Oop, here we come. Ulting bot lane. Here's another point where we mess up. So, like, we literally just stood there. Yeah, I A-clicked, and I don't know what happened. I stood there, walked up to her, walked away again. I could have easily killed her if I just was smart. And, yeah, I was in Q range, backed off. Like I said, I W'd a minion there. If I would have W'd her, I could have easily killed her because my electrocute was back up. My ignite, I believe, is up. I did not play that well. Mid lane, they got a pretty good shutdowns mid, just feeding the Callista more kills, unfortunately. Here's where we start to see like a swing in things. Really early, we had a lot of strength. We were up like 12 or 13 kills, I think, to like 5. We got first tower, bot lane. I think we might have gotten tower mid. No. First tower, bot lane, a lot of towers, top lane, and they hadn't gotten anything there, and we were that far ahead in kills. So we were actually doing really good on health. Or not on health, on gold advantage. But it's starting to shrink a little bit. We still have a 3k gold advantage, which is not bad at all. I know that Infernal's up, so I decided to stay bot. I don't even think my ult is up. Yeah, my ult isn't up. But now, again, I'm still just wanting to build some defense, get a little bit beefier, and just rotate as best I can, basically, and use my ults aggressively to help my teammates. I definitely want to go in on here because I thought we should win this, but yep, we get blown up pretty well. I backed up the Jax, and we should have really just backed off. We did get a return kill, at least onto their jungler. I wanted to focus their jungler to make sure that we got something out of it, but yeah, we didn't, and then they just ended up going on the Infernal Drake, and there's nothing we can really do here. At this point, it's a 3v4. None of them are low, so Jhin can't actually do much damage. Volibear actually flips the Callista out of the Jhin ultimate, so that kind of works against us. They're just going to get the dragon. Yeah, that's what we can really do there. So again, we're looking at this, and we're like, alright, well, who's the strong one on their team? I think now is when it dawns on me that, nope, okay, now I'm going into Black Cleaver, I believe. So we got all the MR. It hasn't dawned on me yet. Like, I don't know why it took me so long to where exactly this Callista strength came from. I ulted in, and it was stupid. For some reason, I was thinking mid tower was a lot healthier than it was. Use my W to get a little bit more range. They're running me down pretty well, though. So now I'm just trying to buy as much time as I possibly can. I was thinking about jumping back over the pit, but I saw that Nico was going there. I thought about going to tower and trying to suicide, but I was like, you know what, more just hit me, so that's not going to work. Getting some slows on me. If that slow hadn't gotten me, I might have actually gotten out, and that's where the Callista gets me again. Meanwhile, while all of this is happening, my team had actually a 4v1, 4v2 in the river, and they lost. So I'm not entirely sure how that happened, because I had 4 of them with me for the majority of the time. Nico pulled away at the very end, but so it should have just still been Nico and Xin Zhao against my 4. And as you saw, Jax died, Lissandra's really low, and Volibear died. So I don't know exactly what happened there, or how they lost that so hard, but they did. And it's happened. And like I said, that was a little bit ago. That's where the gold swing started to happen. Now they're only down, what, 800 gold? So that's a big difference from 3,000 to 800. So we're throwing this pretty well at this point. We're even in kills. I think we're even in towers actually too. Yeah, 800 gold, 600, 500 gold difference. So yeah, it's starting to get a little bit out of hand. I was expecting her to throw a Q out or an E out, something like that. Yep. And that's why I like backstepped there, but she really didn't. Callista is still getting more fed. And pretty soon here is when I'm going to start building some tanky items, some armor and everything, because I'm like, you know what? Callista is definitely the one that I need to worry about. I didn't want to walk up to this Nico because I know that Nico's just going to kill me. So I decided to stay back a little bit. Meanwhile, Volibear and Lissandra are engaging, protecting that bottom tower. Jin's ulting from back. We see that she gets tanks tower aggro, so we just automatically W her there, so she has to tank one or maybe two shots from it. Again, we're just wanting to farm and, keep this tower alive at least. Jin gets a triple kill in bot lane, so that's great. And a big shutdown on the Callista, so big swing back. There's another, and now we're back to being up 2.5k gold. So yeah, just keeping Nico away from him. Nico is pretty strong at this point. She's 225, finished 1.5 items with that Morello's, and no, she hasn't finished Boots 2 yet. But just the Oblivion Orb. So she's pretty strong and a good member, especially with her two forms of ult, or her 2 forms of stun with her ult and her slows now, all of that. That really sucks for the Jin, who's a very immobile ADC anyway, so that can really hurt him. So keeping her away is definitely worth, since I'm not doing very good. I'm only 3 and 4. Keeping her away. I was thinking about taking this. Yes, I do decide to take it. I didn't want to originally come up to it right away because I figured Mord would be here. Sure enough, literally as I'm walking away, Mord shows up. So I had about the right timing in my head, but wanted to make sure that it didn't just feed him another kill. Again, we know that we're not terribly strong, so we're just going to let him kind of push and defend tower a little bit. Just try to figure out what exactly we want to do here. Yeah, he's still chunking us like a mother. Even with all of our MR that we have, it's crazy how much damage he has. But yeah, there's a reason that he's like one of the best champions in top lane right now. He's got like a 53% win rate or something like that. I think Fi just made a video on it, so if you want to see more like underrated picks like that, go check that out. I know that the dragon's spawning at this point. I believe it's another Infernal. Yeah, it's another Infernal. That's when I make my way downtown. I see that there's 2 Infernals, one by us, one by them. So it's a big thing for one of us to get it. Ulting in to the back side of them, so that way they don't have anywhere to go. Trying to get my shield up. Boom. Pinned them in, so they couldn't back out. As you saw, they wanted to kind of back out, but I was there on the backside. Mordekaiser stuck topside. That's the other bonus of me being there, is they have to either defend top with somebody that doesn't have a teleport, because they have no teleports on their team. If you look close, no teleports. And so if they want to stop my split push, they have to send someone there. And as long as I have my ult up, they can't stop my split push, I just have to play back, play smart, hold somebody there, essentially, like the Mordekaiser, who is somewhat strong. It's pretty beefy in tank form, pretty beefy in tank stats with just health and everything like that, and his shields that he get. So we choose to just split push a little bit and outroam them for now. We're up to a 6k gold lead, 6.5k gold lead. And again, this isn't coming from us. We're just playing kind of smart at this point. We kind of threw pretty early. Got 3 assists in that last team fight. And it's just spread them thin. We kept Nico away in the top lane the first time. Kept Mord away in the second time in that team fight. We're creating positive numbers for our team. Keeping some of their strength away while keeping our weakness away. So I am definitely the weakest part of our team right now. I have literally technically only 1 finished item with my Black Cleaver. So we're definitely trying to just play the smart route of keeping one of them away. Here I had a sneaky suspicion that they might be trying to sneak a Baron. Yep, it's true. So I throw a ward over the wall. Unfortunately, honestly, I don't remember how this turns out. Probably not well for us. Um, but so I went on the orange just to keep him off my Jin, because again, my Jin is my strong member. I got in range to Q, but that's about it. Go on the Xin Zhao. Yep. Did we get? Oh yes, I remember this one now. So I kept the Ornn off the Jin. Uh, went in, drew their attention. Lissandra came in the backside, got a couple of good stuns, an E onto them to drop their armor. Not too bad. I think, yes, I did die, correct? Yeah. So I died, but I'm totally fine with that. We aced them. I kept my Jin safe from the Ornn, so he couldn't go on them. I was able to get in, cause a distraction, peel them off the Baron a little bit, but split their attention on between me and the Lissandra and Jax. Lissandra's going to be our main form of CC going in there in that last team fight. So, yeah, basically, I just want to cause as much mayhem as I can since I am, like I said, since I'm not the main carry this game. I'm just there to be a body, take up as much damage as I possibly can, and then protect the Jin and allow them to do what they want. The Jin is 14-2. He definitely is strong enough at this point to carry the game. His build's a little weird with that finished Ma, but maybe he's a Jin one trick and actually knows this. Probably not, but they do have some pretty decent AP damage. I don't think it's worth it to go fully there. Like, I just went the Hex Drinker. He's also got a Merc Tread, so yeah, he definitely could have easily just gotten Hex Drinker into Infinity Edge if he was really worried about AP damage. I don't think he needed to worry that much. Is this where I pick up? Yes. Okay. So in that last team fight is when I finally started noticing Callista's damage, so now I'm picking up and building into a Randuin's, I believe, to stop her a little bit. Actually, I was going to say it might be a Thornmail, but I believe it's a Randuin's that I go into. But yeah, so the Jin's build is kind of weird, but you know what? He's 14-2, so I'm not going to say jack shit to him. He's definitely doing a good job of carrying this game. Got himself strong, and he's doing pretty good. We, on the other hand, have not been playing well. We haven't been playing terrible for how bad of a start we started off. We've been involved. We've been body blocking people as best we can. Now we're just trying to push up mid, spread them thin again. We see that there's two people below us. They're team fighting kind of over there in the jungle. Jin's backing off. I go over here now just to basically protect the Jin. Jax died. There's nothing we can do about that anymore. Now it's just to protect the Jin. Going on him. Yep, get the stun right there. Get rid of that. We're thinking of. Get rid of the ults there. So Ornn's ulting from the backside. Yep, again, my job is just protect the Jin. I see the Callistic up there. So I kind of ult on the backside of him. Because here I'm thinking, you know what, we have numbers. We have 3v3 right here. But they're pretty low. And so I wanted to go in, get a decent jump on her, but my Jin and Volibear just kind of wanted to push up mid. So that's completely on me. Meanwhile, this entire time, Lissandra's been split pushing bot lane. But yeah, so that was a bit of miscommunication there. I went in on the backside to force him into a fight with us. She definitely should have I think. Did she get out? Nah, she might have gotten out. But yeah, no, that's definitely worth it if she got out. I was gonna say if she's gonna die, then she might as well just stay there and get that. Volibear healing overpowered. Look at that. He has freaking Ignite on, and he's ignited, and he's still doing that much damage and healing that much. Lissandra's just a great champ. Let's go and look at this actually real quick. To look at this team, how this team fight unfolds. Because I'm not even there for it, so yeah. They're just getting strong. Doing it all without me now at this point. We're up 9,000 gold. But again, we're just doing what we need to do. We're team fighting, we're grouping. That last team fight, we kind of screwed the pooch a little bit and ulted on the backside, and there was a little bit of miscommunication there. If I would have been paying closer attention, probably I would have seen that they were just wanting to push, and I could have gone up mid with them, and we could have gotten that tower and hit earlier. But I didn't. I went for for that fight, 3v3, which I still think we could have taken, but you know what? They wanted to do that. I should have respected what they wanted to do. And so that's all my fault. But we did get 2 inhibs there because of those kills. And now we're just looking to like spread the field. I want to push top lane in as much as we can because top's the only lane that's not going to self-push. I was wanting to go in on the Mordekaiser there, but then I saw the ward drop, and I was like, all right, well, Mordekaiser's too far away for that ward to be his. So I know at best it's a 2v2. At worst, it could be like a 2v3, 4, 5, something like that. And so I chose not to pull the trigger right there. Volibear gets caught. I don't entirely know what exactly he was doing. And we kind of all get screwed right here, if I remember correctly. Ornn missed his ult again. Actually, I think that's the first time he's missed his ult. But so Jhin gets caught there. I got kind of caught because I was coming in through the tunnel right here to try to get to them as quickly as possible. But they split up. So Jhin and me both died for the Volibear. Just being stupid. We both should have backed off and let him die. I mean, he's doing better than me, but still, it's a Volibear support. So we could have easily backed off that, kept us 2 alive. And not died there. Luckily, we do have super minions pushing in, so they did have to send Mordekaiser back to defend. Meanwhile, basically the best thing that all we have to do at this point is try to delay them as much as we can, and possibly steal this actually if we can. I'm up in 2 seconds, but I definitely won't make it there in time for this. Lissandra goes in. Unfortunately, the rest of the team didn't follow her right away. If they all would have gone in at once, that definitely could have gone a lot better. Like Lissandra almost 1v9'd them basically. So I ult in because I was like, all right, well I see the Nico's low. Q her, go on to the Kalista. Kiting back to my Jhin right now. Get that slow. Boom. Double kill. Got rid of 4 out of the 5 of them. They did great. The 3v4, they got rid of most of them. Me and Jhin come in at the very end. And like I said, that's just playing smart, trying to play heads up. I know Jin's running in there. He's a little bit ahead of me. So I just ult in to get there a little bit ahead of him and keep them from recalling or anything like that. Hoping that they'd see that it was 1v2 and want to turn on me. However, I was Nico was low enough health that I knew I could just one-shot her with my Q. Jin's going to push in the bot lane because he saw more pushing it. I'm pushing in top because, again, that is where we want to be. This is the only lane that's not self-pushing. This is where we can get more gold. That's where we want to go. So push in top lane, get that going. Other than that, it's basically just reset. I believe that's exactly what I'm doing. Yep, I'm recalling Dubai. And I think I might have the Randuin's finished now at this point. But yeah, so at this point, it's just house cleaning, push waves in. Yep, there's the Randuin's. So again, it's all about utility. Keep this Jhin alive, peel for him, go in, stun the Kalista, keep her from just one-shotting everyone. Quick feet from that Jhin, luckily. Speed boost, yep. He has a W. I don't know if he does or not. Yep, he does, but gets the flash out at least. I think I U-moves to get there faster, otherwise I would be doing it here, because I wanted to make sure that I got to my Jhin in time. Again, he's definitely the strong one on the team. He's the carry this game. Not that Lissandra and Jax aren't doing anything, but he's the one getting the kills, Lissandra's definitely doing the CC. I see the Jhin ult in, so I want to ult in on the backside again, just pin him in, not allow them to go anywhere. So do that, and then I just sit here with the Mord, wait for the Lissandra to get here, keep him off the Jhin, because I know that this Ornn can't 1v1 our Jhin. So if the Mord's sticking with me, then he's not going on my Jhin, and Jhin is definitely able to 1v1 the Ornn, as he's a lot stronger than him. Yeah, you got a 311 Ornn versus a 17-3 Jhin. Yeah, the Ornn's just going to be screwed, so just do that. End the game. Ended up 6, 7, and 9. Not too bad, starting off like 1 and 4. Again, like I said, it was just all about utility, building for the game, building for the team and what they needed to do, realizing that Kalista was their main threat and building that Randuin to stop her, and that Jhin was our main carry, building, so focusing on peeling for him. But anyways, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed our first replay of the season. We'll do this more on our interesting games when I have to focus a little bit more, and I might exit out of recording or something like that, so that way I can focus a little bit harder. But like I said, it's all about learning how to win. You don't always have to be Batman. Sometimes you can be Robin. And if you did like the replay, remember to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you want. If you'd like to see more of these videos, feel free to leave a comment and leave a like if you want to see more replays. As always, this is Poseidon's Fury, and I will see you at the next high tide.